guys, and welcome to another review by Projects. I'm Psycho, and in this review I'm going to be reviewing the Dead Space, which I have been playing, and most of the parts, well, the first part has already been uploaded, as has the second part, but the third part is not really done yet. So it's gonna be uploaded as soon as possible. Until that time, I'm going to be doing the reviews of the first two parts.
How many times you watched that thing?
So,
Guess you really miss her.
Dead Space is a game made by EA Games and is the first game in the series of 3 that have been released up to now. There is some word of part 4 coming out, but that is going to be in the future because the third part ended with
cobalt, silicon,
not with an ending, but with a part where the story can still continue on. In the game, we are introduced to a few characters. About 7 of them, I think, are in the whole game. There aren't a lot of characters, which makes the game quite understanding, at least as far as the character goes. The story isn't really clear all the way from the beginning and to the end, but until at the end the whole story clears up, so you actually get an idea what happened and what's going on. As said, a few characters have been released in the game, but there aren't too many, and the story can be a little confusing at times. But if you read stuff on the internet, or just play the game until the end, the whole story clears up, and most of the things become pretty clear, but some parts of the story can still be a bit confusing, and are explained in the second and third parts later on. The gameplay, as far as the gameplay goes, it's a first-person shooter game. It's not, not a first-person, I'm sorry, a third-person shooter game. It's not, the aim in this game is a bit harder than in classical third-person shooter games. So,
would you mind dying, sir? Thank you!
So, it can be hard to play at times, but after you get used to it, it's not a big problem. The game can be challenging at some parts, where there's a lot of enemies, so dying isn't really anything new in this game. It's not a game that is exactly too easy, but still provides a challenge for the player to complete the game. New kinds of enemies have been released in the game. They're called necromorphs, and they haven't been released in any of the games before. They are kind of transmuted human beings, affected by the marker, and basically trying to kill you. As for the graphics, the basics have 3 settings. The graphics itself are pretty good, especially for the time when it was made. The graphics can they are on 3 settings, as said before: the low, the medium, and the high. But you can still do a lot of tweaking to really get the game as you want. It will run on older as newer computers, so just tweak the graphics a bit and it should run on older ones. As said, the graphics are good for the
You're evil worm!
The story itself is pretty great.
Trying to kill you here!
It's worth playing. In my opinion, it's a really good game. It introduces a new kind of aliens, and
I'm playing in your nerves! That makes perfect sense!
Which haven't been introduced before in pretty much any of the games.
¿Por qué you grab me, senor? I cannot shoot you from here!
outdid themselves with this one. And it's a really popular series. And, well, as for now, 3 parts have been released, so
one to go.
The story gets clear basically at the end.
Yeah, I'm working on it!
So, in the first part of the...
Kinda hard to aim when you're upside down, don't you think?
You kind of get a basic frame of the storyline, but the details and everything else clears out at the end. It can be a bit confusing at the time, but...
Now, first of all, my idea from before.
You can read some facts on the internet, or just play the game until the end
up until somebody
all the facts. It's, all in all, itself, it is a great game. It's really worth playing.
Not repeat.
The whole series, especially the part 1 where it introduces the whole...
Seriously?
The whole phenomenon.
Why are you mad, bro?
And the story, as said before, clears up at the end.
You mad, bro?
You might not get everything at the beginning or through the game.
I'm trying to kill you.
Everything gets clear in the end.
You go to a happier place.
Usually before the last boss.
Happy place.
When something's
happy place.
So,
happy place.
That's pretty much it for this video.
Oh, you don't say, huh? He's a big ass worm.
Comment in the videos if you like them, so I can see what I can do in the next ones.
What makes you think
so that's gonna be all from me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video that I'm gonna be doing. It's probably
come on, worm!
Ouch! Or a gameplay Spider-Man, which I'm currently
okay, I should change direction.
Currently recording the whole series, so they're gonna be up as soon as possible. And this is Psycho, and I'm gonna be seeing you in the next game. See ya, guys.